Hello and welcome. This is rooflemonger. So I've been playing the BlazBlue cross tag battle beta a little bit here, and I got about 100-ish games in, and I just want to post my impressions right now. So this isn't a review or nothing. Obviously the game's not even out yet as the time is recording, but I just want to let you know how I'm feeling, and overall I gotta say it's pretty positive. So first up here, before any of the gameplay stuff, so this game's a very heavily lobby-based system. I got some friends over here who sometimes give you money, like Mr. Tatar. There you go. You can buy all sorts of things here. There's lobby avatars, character colors. I'm actually a big fan of a lot of the character colors. Where are we? There we are. I am a big fan that a lot of the colors have a color that's usually based off your tag partner. It's such a small thing, but I'm a really big fan of color coordination. So like there's a Wallstein Tiger one, for example. Now this game is mostly lobbies. Well, we didn't mention that here, but there is a section here that says ranking board. So I'm assuming there's ranked over here. Makes sense to me anyways. I hope there is matchmaking here, because as the game stands, if you've not had the chance to play it, I'll show you right here, this is a lot of big lobbies. So there's all sorts of casual lobbies here, and I'm sure there'll be maybe ranked lobbies or something in the main game. But we'll just show you a lobby right now. Alright, so we're in the lobby right now. You see here, there's just a lot of people just kind of just battling it out. So one person gets in one square, the other person walks in the other square, and you duke it out. That's kind of all there is. So the online beta right now does not have matchmaking. I'm assuming there's got to be normal matchmaking, because while this idea is neat, if you just kind of slap yourself in here, it does not necessarily, you know, conducive to rapid gameplay. So you can just sit here for a while and wait for someone to walk up, or find someone else who's sitting there and you can walk up to them. And you do at least get to see their bars beforehand here. So if we walk up to like these people right here, I can see their bars. I can see they both have 1-bar connections. But that is one thing actually about this game is I think this game actually has fantastic netcode. So here is some footage from me earlier on in my game time. And I played a guy who had a 0-bar connection. I thought, wow, this is actually playable. So I started seeking out people who had basically just not good connections. So 0 bars and 1 bars. So in this example of this match here is a 1-bar match. As you can clearly see, the guy has 1-bar connection, and it's not fluctuating or anything. And it just was eminently playable. So I was very mashy at this point. So this isn't like high-level play or nothing. But it just was good. The one thing I noticed is it really, I do remember this in older BlazBlues as well. There's very like chugs at the very start and then kind of evens out. And but it was good. Like if I had a 1-bar connection in Dragon Ball, no way. I'm ducking out of that game. I'm not even going to pretend to even try it, right? Now granted, once I'm better at the game, I may notice more foibles and all that kind of stuff. But for the most part, I was very impressed. I never had any fantastically bad matches, despite even what the connection bar said. So I gotta say, the netcode so far, even though it's delay based, thumbs up. So now let's get to the more gameplay specifics. So in the game proper, you see here nice slick intros.
Stay focused and ready, Makoto.
Yeah, I'm ready. Ready to punch him in the face.
Some characters have their own unique tag dialogues as well. And most of all, you can't escape from crossing fate.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
So far I like the core game plan. One thing I noticed, and this is probably due to the fact you gotta homogenize, 3 different games worth of stuff here. So first up here, some people have their mechanics intact. So someone like Rachel here. So Rachel still has her win meter from the older BlazBlue games here, but now it's just sort of built into your move. So I didn't do anything special other than just holding down forward and heavy attack here, and it automatically will do the move. Now someone like Tiger, and keep in mind my knowledge of BlazBlue is a little bit out of date, I guess. I played Calamity Trigger and Continuous Shift and nothing past that, and that's almost a decade now. But at least how I remember is Tiger had a bar that would build to a Spark Bolt, and now Spark Bolt's just a bar. In my opinion, making this move dramatically stronger, as you can do it on demand for the cost of a bar, and if it hits, hey, it's a full combo, right? And some other stuff for Tiger too, like you used to have the magnetize mechanic, where certain moves could magnetize the enemy, and then certain moves would have the vacuum property. No, just everything has the vacuum property. Now it does not really matter. Which, as a Tiger fan, I'm honestly pretty cool with the fact that just all sorts of moves just vacuum in now, and I don't have to worry about pre-magnetizing you is a pretty cool deal. And someone like Makoto, she has her golf swing meter still. It is now 2 bars instead of the 3 bars I remember it being. I don't know in later games if that changed. And it just overall seems a lot easier for kind of mechanics. So characters like the Persona characters, obviously, still have their personas. However, as you see here, since we no longer have the card system, when I hit a Persona, the character loses their health instead. As you can see that happening right there. So there has been, changes made for the most part to make a lot of things easier for a lot of the characters. Since they're just, so many different mechanics with all these different games coming in. And I have no idea about the Unio stuff. I never played any Unio character. All I know is that Gordeau fellow has got some reach on him. Now, the one really good thing about this game that kind of helps set it apart is I love the assist system in this game. So obviously you can call assist just like many other styles of tag fighters, to be sure. But the assist is so varied. So every character has 3 levels of assist. So that was the neutral assist. The forward assist for Makoto was that, and the back assist, some sort of dunk. Yeah, there you go. So just the fact you have 3 assists on deck at all times is super cool. So a lot of other tag games, you have to, if you have the option to pick your assists at all, you have to pick usually 1 or 2 or 3 assists, and then you just go from there. But no, you just get all 3 assists right off the bat. And everyone's is pretty different, although I have noticed a bit of a trend. And usually the neutral one is just kind of a generic attack. The forward one is either a projectile or a rush. And the backwards one for a lot of characters is either a combo starter or some manner of uppercut. I have noticed that. But besides that, just in the simplicity of you can just hit the tag button, you're tagged in. There can be so many neat little tricks and gimmicks. Like one real quick here. So Tager has the gadget finger, so he can stand you up and reset you. But you can be very tricky and tag in the middle of this, and you get something like this. So now I can control my other character and wait for the restand, and then I can like left, right, mix up you or whatever. And there's going to be so many more variations. That is such a basic example. So obviously, no, it's going to be a lot of combo opportunities because it's self to that. But interesting, set play opportunities like that. It's just going to be, it's just so varied, and I'm so far I'm a pretty big fan of that. Now, one thing about the combo system, I noticed this isn't universal either. Some characters, normally in these kind of style of games, the combo system is usually like, light and the medium and the heavy and that kind of stuff. And maybe you can go like crouch light, stand light, then crouch medium, stand medium, or whatever. So some characters let you go into mediums into light. So like Makoto is one of these characters here. So she can go medium into a light, like just like that. Whereas someone like Tager, medium is a sledge and you definitely can't go into a light. Same deal here. Rachel, she cannot go medium light, only like medium to her chain combo like that. So it is character to character, but definitely lets you play around with some of your abilities. And notice a lot of people just going for like usually like light, medium into whatever, right? So there is more variety on that manner too on the combo end of things. Now, one of the things I've seen people treading this game is, it's very simplistic and all that, just because it has less buttons, and like I don't agree with that one bit. A game like Virtua Fighter only has 3 buttons, punch, kick, walk, and ain't nobody gonna complain about Virtua Fighter being too simplistic, right? Just because there's less buttons does not mean there's less complexity, and more buttons does not always mean more better, right? So here's an example to your combo. So there you go. I'm sure that's nowhere near optimal, but very cool and stylish combo for me. Fun to do, and plus, a lot of big body slams and all that kind of stuff from Tager. Always cool for me anyways. So overall, I feel pretty positively about liking this game. I do think the mechanics are so far cool. I love the variance of the assists and the tags in this game. The netcode, despite still being delay-based, seems pretty good. Now, one of those things where you get better with the game, you get more sense to the netcode, and I, very admittedly, is not very good at this game right now, so maybe I can't get the nuance in this, but overall, it seems like it's a bit of a step up from, say, Dragon Ball FighterZ, but I guess time and wait will see, and let me know your opinions on the matter, too, since the open beta is now live, so you can, try it out yourself. The only qualm I have with this game, as it stands, is the tag, guard, break, whatever you want to call it, mechanic, the combo breaker mechanic. So for the most part here, depends on character hitboxes and all that, but like, so if Charlie, I called him Charlie, didn't I? I know his name's you. Sorry, Giant Bomb Endurance Run Persona Forever, Charlie Tanoku, thank you very much. But for the most part, if you just keep a combo going, I don't know how it's feasible to really get around the combo breaker mechanic. Now, granted, there's no proper training mode right now, so I'm really able to test it. If you do know a way, please tell me, because I find it very frustrating, because the resource here is that blue bar right there, the tag resource, and it costs, that's not quote-unquote real meter, as it just regenerates, right? Not real meter like a bar you'd have to burn, and you lose forever, so it just seems it happens a bit too often, because it's just really easy to do, and it can just really screw up all your combos. Like, I had a guy do it to me like 6 times in one match, and like I had no idea how to stop it. So I'm not saying it's unstoppable, it's just I don't know how to stop it. So if you know a way to get around it, please let me know, because it just seems way too strong for what it is as it currently stands. So I hope I am missing something. So far, I gotta say, this is initial impression only, don't consider this a review, but initial impression is thumbs up. So, I know some people have some worries about the DLC and all that, but overall, the DLC basically works out to about $1 a character, and the game isn't a full-price game. So, at the very least, you know, the online beta is still going on right now, and there is a full demo after the beta is concluded, so you have all the opportunity for yourself to check it out. So, just give it a check out, you know, see how it works out for you, and, yeah, so that's all I really gotta say right now, other than that. So, I'm still here in the party zone, and I'll be dancing with all these fine folks here. And for now, I say give it a check out for yourself. Thank you very much for watching. Hope this video found you well. Go out and play some BlazBlue.